we are having a positive impact on our student learning.
We decided to all go to training together, which was life-changing for our staff.
It has really made me become a better teacher.
PLC is a process. It's not a time to meet during the week. It's not a program. It's how we do our business every day, all day.
In Jeffco, educators collaborate within a PLC framework to foster deep learning for all students. Through ongoing cycles, educators prioritize learning, analyze data, and adjust instruction to meet the needs of each student.
There are three big ideas which are foundational to PLC work: collaboration, focus on learning, and results orientation.
So to start the year, we really said we need to become tight with our structures and processes within our PLC. So as a guiding coalition or leadership team, we decided to all go to training together, which was life-changing for our staff because we had common messages and common tone throughout our building.
I think that the framework has created an environment that has allowed teachers to be vulnerable to learning from one another and open to trying new things.
Collaborative teams work to answer the following questions. What do we want all students to learn? How will we know when they have learned it? How will we respond when some students do not learn? How will we respond when some students already know it?
And I know that what I'm teaching in my classroom is important because I've gone over it with my interventionist and my teammate and my coach, and we've unpacked Bridge and we've found the most important standards that we need to be teaching, and it has just helped me to provide better instruction to my kids. And then it helps when my teammate and I create formative and summative assessments together, and then we take that data back to our PLC and we can look at it. And we can identify the students who need more help, the students who are getting it, and then we can figure out what we need to do to push those kids who already have it, to push them on and help them to get even better with their skills that they already have.
Our collaborative teams meet weekly. We develop learning targets, create common formative assessments, and then review and respond to the data that we collect from those assessments. Additionally, we've spent time talking about the instructional strategies that have been successful, as well as those that haven't, in order to fine-tune how we're teaching our students.
In year 1 of your PLC implementation, the commitments from your school are to develop a guiding coalition, attend 4 foundation training dates with the same school team, including a principal, coach, and guiding coalition team members, attend 1 Jeffco PLC site visit, and develop a plan for professional learning in your building. The commitments from our PLC team are to support you in laying the foundation for your work, provide meaningful and engaging learning for you and your team, and each school will be assigned a PLC coach to partner for just-in-time learning and support. In year 2 of your PLC implementation, the commitments from your school are that facilitators of your PLC teams will engage in a coaching cycle with your PLC coach. Your school will continue to utilize your guiding coalition to lead and monitor your implementation. You will develop a plan for school-wide professional learning, and your team will attend a system leadership learning, which is a full-day training. The commitments from our PLC team in year 2 are to engage in individualized coaching cycles with facilitators and to provide school-based follow-up after the leadership learning.
Using the Jeffco Deeper Learning Model, the PLC team supports schools through cycles of continual improvement. So even if your school is already meeting in collaborative teams, the Foundations training may be the right support for you.
If you have teachers or educators working in collaborative teams, then you are operating somewhere along the PLC continuum. The question is, what are teams actually doing during that time?
I would say the biggest thing that's changed since we rebooted our PLCs at Bear Creek High School was the idea that our teachers were already really great about working with each other and sharing resources and developing really great assessments and ideas, and the collaboration was all there. But often we often get stuck with the data. We couldn't move past the data, or we didn't have the time to collect the data. We didn't know how to look at the data. And so working through this process has really helped our teachers understand what they can do on a short-term and long-term basis with their data, so they can really help students improve their work and really help our school as a whole.
Then we were able to really get into not only questions 1 and 2, but really into questions 3 and 4. What to do when you respond to students who either get it or don't get it, and being an intentional way of knowing what standard we're hitting and where we really want kids to go.
We had such an amazing experience. We grew so much.
And having that time with PLCs has just been an amazing part of helping me to grow as a teacher.
Was something that was really, really valuable to me, and it was really rewarding in the end.
We are lucky in Jeffco that we actually have this support. I don't see this when I work with schools and other districts, so let's take advantage of it.
Next steps for you are to attend a Google Meet question and answer on May 5th at 2 p.m., complete the commitment form by May 12th, and a PLC coach will follow up with you by May 15th.